Hey guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to Books. Today I'm here to do a pretty short August book haul. So these are all of the books that I bought in August. It's not that many. I think it's like 6 or 7, and I think I'm gonna throw in 1 or 2 ebooks that I bought. I typically do buy at least a few ebooks each month, so I kind of thought I would just kind of throw them into the other mix, unless I bought a lot that month, and then I probably wouldn't. But this month was my birthday, so I did buy a few books with birthday money or like gift cards, and some of these I'm really excited to read, so let's get started. The first book that I bought this month was The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare, and this is Tessa Dare's most recent book. It came out, I think it came out in June or July, but I just picked it up this month and I have already read this. I absolutely loved it. It's a new series for her, so it's the Girl Meets Duke series, which is really exciting that she has a new series. I've only read one of her books, so now I have this like urgent need to go back and read all of her past books, which I do plan on doing slowly but surely. So I love this. I'll talk about it more in my wrap up, but it was very good. Next, I picked up a kind of bind up. I picked up this one, which is Lick and Play by Kylie Scott. I realize this title is kind of suggestive, but it's about musicians, so I'm assuming they actually mean like, you know, play the music or like a lick of music, but I know my mom saw this title and she was like, what are you reading? But this is by Kylie Scott, and I've heard nothing but good things about this. This is book 1 and 2 of the Stage Dive series, and everyone has just been raving about this on like Goodreads and people I follow on Instagram and things like that. So I thought I'd give it a go, and it was a really good deal to buy it in the little bind up. So I'm excited to give this a try. The next book I bought, I don't really know much about. It's called The Marked Girl by Lindsay Klingle. Sorry if I said that wrong. Anyways, this book I just saw at Barnes & Noble, and I'm always looking for something different, especially with fantasy, something that's kind of unique, and I hadn't really heard anything about this. It says 2 worlds, 2 destinies, 1 quest. Basically, from the back, I get that there is like a fantasy land, and then there's the real world, and the book starts off in the real world, and somehow the characters or like people from the fantasy world somehow end up in modern day LA, and it just sounded really interesting. I really like the cover, how it's like LA but it kind of looks like a fantasy world too. I don't know, it just really intrigued me. Like I said, I don't know much about it, but I do really want to get to this one soon. The next one I picked up is another adult romance, and that is Vicious Cycle by Katie Ashley. This is another one that I've heard really good things about. Katie Ashley is a really big writer in the like adult romance genre, and I think I have read 1 or 2 of her other books in the past, but I don't remember which ones. But this is the first one in her motorcycle like club series, and it just sounded really good. I really enjoy Tilly Cole's series on motorcycle group, so I thought maybe I'd try another author's version of that, and I'm excited to get to it. The next one I got is another one that is a new kind of fantasy novel, and it's called The Crowns of Crosswald by D.E. Knight. This is one I saw on Instagram. I saw a bunch of people talking about it, I think when it came out a few months ago, and I'm not sure if this is like a smaller publisher or self-published. I'm not sure. It could be traditionally published. I'm not really sure. But I saw people's Instagram and I was so intrigued that I looked it up on Amazon and I bought it because it just sounded really cool. It's about a girl named Ivy Lovely, and she's been kind of hidden behind an enchanted boundary her whole life, but then it involves like a magical school, and I'm always down for that. I don't think I've hauled this book yet. I'm hoping I haven't, because I'm pretty sure I bought it at the very beginning of August, so I don't think it would have. Anyways, this one sounds really cool. It had really good reviews on Goodreads and Amazon, so I'm excited to get started with this. I mean, anything with like a dark queen, and there's like a magical school, and you know, someone who's like destined, I'm down for that. So it sounds really cool. And the last physical book that I bought is Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the last book in the Natural series. If you have watched any of my other videos, you probably have heard me talk about this series because I have loved it for the past like month and a half that I've been reading them. I have already read this one and I loved it, and I will talk more about in my part 2 wrap up. Okay, on to the ebooks that I bought. I'm just gonna go over 3 of them. I think these are the only 3 I bought, I think, this month. So the first one is Tide by Carrie and Cole. This is the second book in her Devil's Wolves book series. I loved Torn. That was the first one. Absolutely loved it. I read it a few months ago, and this is book 2, and it's about his brother, who was kind of the recluse who lived in the woods, and he had a really tragic backstory, but you didn't get that much information on him in the first book. So when I found out this one was coming out about the reclusive brother in the woods, I really wanted to read it. This was really unique. I have already read it. So it was really, really good. I'll talk more about it again in the wrap up, but if you like Carrie and Cole, definitely check out this series because I loved it. Okay, the next one, I was just talking about how I love Tilly Cole's motorcycle Hades Hangman series, and a novella in that series came out, and it was called I Do Babe. And this is the kind of novella about the wedding of the first couple in the series. I loved it. It was really cute, and I bought this and I liked it, so that's about it. Okay, the next one I bought is So Good by Nicola Rendell. This one, again, it's an adult romance. I saw this on Instagram again. I'm telling you, that place gets me in trouble because I see all these books and then they run really great sales when they're first coming out for 99 cents on Kindle, and I can't say no. So I haven't read this yet, but it sounds really good. It's like a best friends to lovers romance, and those are always really cute. So, and there's a puppy. Isn't he cute? So, anyways. And the last one I bought was Hollywood Scandal by Louise Bay. I haven't read anything else by Louise Bay, but I do know she writes a lot in the adult romance genre. This is about a Hollywood actor who films a movie in Maine, and he kind of falls in love with the girl next door who's next to his rental cabin type situation. I'm reading this one right now, and it's really, really cute. So far, I like it a lot. I'm really such a sucker for anything with like an actor or an actress or like a singer. You guys will see a pattern here. I don't know. I think I'm just like living vicariously through these people. But so far it's really cute. So yes. Okay guys, those are all the books that I bought in August. Leave me down below what books you bought that you loved in August, or which ones you want to buy the next month. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to, please subscribe or like, and I'll see you guys next time.